Very good afternoon, Gareth here. I am C. James Pondian and my friend here Hariharan from Technology College of Technology, Karur. In this fine occasion, I am just going to present a few words about IC engine. As you all know about IC engine, it's internal combustion engine which makes the use of air-fuel mixture. I won't say that there are so many advantages between the field of air supply, but what a major source has found between the advantage of air supply, I won't say many friends. Here comes our innovative project, oxygen concentrated acute IC engine, which can mix the oxygen towards the combustion and with the high thermal efficiency. I won't say how it is possible. There are so many gases are provided in the atmosphere, like that oxygen has only 21% of place in the atmosphere, but 78% are neglected by nitrogen and 1% other gases. What's the use of nitrogen towards the combustion rate? I won't say that we won't neglect the nitrogen passing through the oxygen separator. So I won't say that our project can make the oxygen towards the combustion.
As my partner said, the state-of-the-art automotive art is to draw in air from the atmosphere to mix with the fuel by means of the fuel injection pump or the carburetor. This is the normal method we all know. But the major problem in this method is that the atmospheric air consists of minimum of oxygen and maximum of nitrogen. Since oxygen is the only element needed for the complete combustion, the air that inhibits the complete combustion due to the presence of nitrogen, which on decomposition gives hydrocarbons and oxides of nitrogen, which are the major pollutants of this atmosphere. So the main objective of this method is to reduce the hydrocarbons and oxides of nitrogen emanating from the exhaust of the internal combustion engine, which is provided by substantially supplying pure oxygen to the airlet means of the engine. So how is this possible? How this pure oxygen can be supplied? That raises a question mark. This pure oxygen can be supplied by storing a chemical source consisting of oxygen to the air intake means of the engine. The chemical components can be one such as the following, consisting of potassium peruthenate, potassium pyrophosphate or potassium pyrosulfate, which are heated at a temperature of about 100 to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, which on decomposition releases only pure oxygen. Next slide, please. So let me show you some figures. This shows the automatic air filtering tank, flexible hose, supply port in the tank. This tank consists of two compartments, compartment 1 and compartment 2. The compartment 1 consists of the chemical components as I said before, which we don't, such as the 3 components. The compartment 2 consists of the heating element in order to heat the chemical component. The heating element is connected to the ignition switch, which is connected to a battery. Let's come for working process. Upon closing of the ignition switch in order to start the engine, the heating element starts to heat up, that took a temperature of about 100 to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. As this heats up, this chemical component undergoes decomposition to release only oxygen, not hydrocarbons and oxides of nitrogen. So as this composed to be only oxygen, this makes its way to the flexible hose, automatic air refrigerator, and then the normal process goes on. Now I'm going to explain the
I won't say small analysis happened within our project. You won't say, you can see that without oxygen concentrator and with oxygen concentrator, that means our innovative project. See, the fuel is the same as petrol, the fuel amount is same. The engine speed differs here. What's happening here? I want to explain my dear friends. The time taken for the 100 ml combustion is 3.40 seconds and 6.42 seconds. I won't say that it says this. The partial application. We are the mechanical engineers, should not compromise each and everything. So the catalytic converters are used to make the control-free pollution in the vehicle. So I want to say that we should not compromise anything. So we have found a new project, oxygen IC engine, which makes the pure oxygen towards the combustion. I want to say a few advantages. You want to say that the engine is not all matter. The engine is much smaller or much lighter. The separator can be fixed towards the combustion hole, the crankshaft, so it can make a pure oxygen towards supply. So according to me, the thermal efficiency is making the low because of the nitrogen gas provided in the atmosphere. The nitrous oxide which makes the oxygen to rest and then neglect it. So the nitrous oxide makes the thermal efficiency low. So as we are to increase the thermal efficiency, we are using this project, so it can make the much cleaner, much emissions, so it brings high thermal efficiency.
While talking about efficiency, the normal efficiency of an internal combustion engine is about 25 to 30%. So what happens to the rest of the efficiency? The rest of the efficiency is lost in the form of heat energy. So by using our own innovative project OCIC, oxygen concentrated acute IC engine, this efficiency which is lost in the form of heat energy can be converted into useful efficiency, not almost complete efficiency, about 75 to 77% of the efficiency which is lost in the form of heat energy can be converted into useful efficiency. Next slide. Conclusion. My dear friends, we're talking about conclusion. This paper is not at all a conclusion. Because if this paper finds a development, finds a research and finds a place in the market, this will be the beginning for pollution-free India. This will be the beginning for pollution-free environment. This will be the beginning for pollution-free country. Respected judges, India is the third most polluted country in the world and stands fifth in the country which uses its fuel resources unnecessarily. We, the mechanical engineers, have the responsibility to transform our society into a pollution-free environment. So technology is in our fingertips, so just bring it out, burst it out, and blast it out. Thank you.
For your information, I want to say by information, this paper has been selected for International Success of Journal and Engineering.
Actually, I published this in the International Journal of IRJET, and it is set to be certified within the end of this month. And we are taking this paper to each and every presentation for
Please for
analysis project.
What is the difference between
Sir, there is no modification while talking about engine, sir. We are making an external apparatus which gives only pure oxygen to the engine, sir. Yeah, that is. Everything is same, sir. There is an additional equipment which are going to which makes pure. Yes, sir. That's all. Simple concept. So only this concept increases various advantages. We are making it from outside. There is an additional. Yes, sir. Because we are publishing a journal, sir, we have various reviews. So we are applied for an analysis project to get some stipend. So that we are first working this project. What is the efficiency? The efficiency. Normal to you.
Yeah, that's what we are shown analysis. We're talking about efficiency. By using this project, the efficiency, normally the efficiency in internal combustion engine is last number of heat, as I said before, and it also emits some pollution. That is cytocarbons and oxide of nitrogen. So as we are allowing only oxygen to enter into the engine, this gives more efficiency, which increases the mileage as well as which increases the efficiency of it. Compared to normal efficiency and normal efficiency. As I said before, there are two compartments. The compartment consists of the three chemical components. These should be arranged in a layer by layer. So because while in the daytime the humidity content in the air is less, but at night time. No, sir, that's why I applied for journal and it is yet to be certified, and we have received the confirmation certificate. Sir. Next we have applied for analysis. Thank you.